Right, hi guys, and as promised we have the quadcopter that has arrived. I am trying to watch the stream over there in the corner as well, to make sure you can actually see what I'm doing. Because obviously I'm dealing with stuff right down. So, yeah, the quadcopter has arrived. I've only opened the first layer, I've not actually, looked at it properly. So, but I thought we could do this together, I said I was going to get one on the channel for other things, so I thought we can do this together. So it's the Hubsan X4 Pro real time. It comes with the camera and everything included in it. So we've got the box of blades. Put that there. Instructions, we might need them. See, we've got to build the bloody thing. Spare part pack. That is a big box of spare parts. Wow, that's one hell of a controller, isn't it? Bloody hell. Right, well that's that. That doesn't say what that is, but that's something. Putting everything over here on my desk, so far out of the way. Right, we don't need them. How does this folds like that? And then we have the quadcopter itself. Yes, this is going to take some building. Spare part pack 2. That's feels a bit like that. So as you can see, it's got its 4K camera with it, or 1080p. There was a 4K option, but I didn't bother with it. Now we've got our leads to keep it going. Leads in the bottom. One will be the charge, I think. Or that will be. I'm not too sure. I will have a look at the instructions. Oh, sorry, tell a lie. That'll be some leads in there for it. That looks very nice. So what we'll do is we'll just put that on the floor for a minute. Like that there. These out. Just put them on the keyboard there. Make sure we have got everything out of this box. I think we have. Yep. It's quite a big box really for that. Right, so let's have a look at this and look at building the bloody thing. Now normally I'm a proper man, I don't bother with the instructions, but we'll have a ganger. We'll have a look over the instructions if I can get them out of the bag. Disclaimer. Oh, balls to that. AB plus ABC B. What? Ah, so it's saying don't put the parachute on and the camera. And the to put the propeller protectors, don't put them on, and the parachute. Right, okay. Is this going to be one of them parachutes that's not one time only and it takes you forever to put the stupid bloody thing back in? So we'll keep that because that might come in useful. We'll put that there. The instructions. Do not fly in bad weather. Well, that's stupid. Do not fly in a crowded place. Yeah, I'm going to choose the MEN to fly this around. Of course not, right. Preparing the LiPo battery. We'll start off with that one, shall we? Right, well, I think that comes in short as, don't you love IKEA instruction packs? That in one of these there is, probably in this heavier one, the power pack for the LiPo. Right, that's one kettle lead. Balance charger. What the hell? So that's the balance. And everything else we need dealt with. Right, so I suppose we better start off with charging this, and then sooner I charge it, sooner I can get it flying. It's 90 minutes charge time, I believe. Now, as I've got several hours before I have to go to work, we might be able to get a bit in outside just to have a practice and play. So let's get all this plugged in. And going. I think you can remove the LiPo cell from inside this one, but I'm not too sure. So you can have like more than one flight, 'cause it flies for 20 minutes I believe at a time, depending on, obviously it depends on the weather mainly. Let's take that out, shall we, first? There we go. So we have a green light on there. Right, so now we have to piss about with this balance charger. Balance charger always makes sure the cells are being charged correctly. Right, so that into there. Right, let's just turn that off while we plug everything in now. Because we're going to have to go from this. Now, yeah, no, I've turned it off. That tells you inside there's a massive ass capacitor. So we've got both of these. Why have we got both types? So we've got two charging leads, so is one for the GoPro. Right, well, we'll go off this one, that this is definitely going to be for the oh, I like them connectors. Yes, I do like them connectors. So that is supposedly instruction manual shut. That there. Yeah, that's what that shows. Let's have a read of the actual balance charger thing. DC power jack, 3 cell, battery socket, 2S. That is because yes, the cell comes out. I thought it did. That is one beefy cell. That is supposedly 11.1 volts, 7,000 milliamps, 77.7 watt hours. So that then goes into there, because that's how it knows. So what it'll do, is my limited knowledge of batteries, is it pulses the power into there, into the battery, and then reads back what it's got, so it can make sure it's charging the cells up correctly. So let's put that in there like that, just so it's all supported. Right, turn that on. Well, all three are flashing. There we go. So 3 red lights. Let's have a look. I presume LED glows constant red. Charger is in CC mode. I believe that means constant current. It's charging in CC, constant current mode. Normally CC stands for. Okay, that's that done. So yeah, I'm presuming that charges the GoPro, which is there, but you could probably charge the GoPro. Excuse me. It's a micro USB. Why is there a mic? There's so many leads. Say GoPro, it's not a GoPro Pro, is it? It's a different action cam. Pick that up, so yeah. So if we undo that very handy bolt there, that falls off, that comes out. Let me just yep, so that comes out, so then we can put that back in when we're not got it there. There we go. Yeah, it is motorised as well to tilt, this one. Right, so from there we can now charge this up, because this should have a battery pack in it. Should have a LiPo battery pack somewhere. So I'm presuming we shall have a look in here. There's a model railway. Let's get the scissors. I've sort of gone off the instructions here now, haven't I? I need them for attaching the blades and that was well short. Ah, right. Oh my lord. What's just fell out? That's that box empty. Sure something just fell out. Nope. It's just my imagination. So we've got that for the controller, for the GPS on it. I'm not too sure on that. And this will be our little LiPo pack for our camera. The only thing I'm a bit disappointed with so far with it is the fact that that charger can't charge everything together, so to speak. We have now acquired a dog in the room, so we'll get rid of that. Right, so that is the LiPo cell into there, I think. No, it's just to get it out. So I think it is anyway, because it doesn't really fit now. No, that's not fitted. Yep, that's fitting. So we need TF card, USB. It's a fat one. That can go in the bin. Not many things use a fat USB anymore, so we'll plug that into there. I have got a spare TF card. It's only 8 gig, but it will do the trick. For now, unplug the whatever that was. That USB port on my computer doesn't provide any connection to the computer. It literally just charges. It's only got power. For some reason it's all plugged in inside, but it doesn't work. And I'm not that bothered to find out why. Right, we'll cover the camera at some other time. I'm presuming red means charging. Installing the first axis gimbal. That's already all in it. I'm sure I've just seen do not use glue. Or screw glue. Right, so it just says take the propellers out the box. We have said propellers. Oh, there's loads. And then put them in their corresponding places. A. They're lettered on there. D. Ah, how nice. Just put that over there. A. So this goes onto this one, which I presume you untake that off. We'll be keeping them for when it's in transport. Is that on? I think that's on. That's a spare A. Ah, right, it says to lock it in. We'll find out. That's A as well. Hang on, is there two A's? Ah, yes, there is. That's why. Dickhead. It doesn't really. That one comes off dead easy. That one's on. So I don't want to put too much pressure down though. I'm presuming there's a I found it. Oh no. There's not a... Oh no, there is a screw thread. Ah. Ah, right. There we go. That wasn't very clear. Right, we want two B's. I always love instructions like this. Because when transported, I'll probably end up transporting it without the propellers on it. There we go, so we've got all three propellers on. I've got to find some batteries for that thing yet, but you know, I presume I do because I don't think that it's... Oh, it has got a charge thing on it though. We'll open that up in a minute then and have a look. Well, should we do it now, and then there is a battery pack in it that'll explain the other millions of fucking cables, and we can get it charging. I would expect something this size to probably have a battery pack in it. Got the screw. No, it just takes rechargeables, which is fine. Takes 3 double A's. Now, I did have a selection of double A's, rechargeable ones. Don't know where they've gone, but I'll buy some brand new ones from the shop for now. Just to get us going. And we should just, oh, balls to him. I said we'll just reply to him, but no balls to him. So I'm presuming that's the parachute as well. Right, so we now got to start peeing about with these. These lettered B. We'll screw them in later. Just get them. Just get them on there. B, so that's that side. Just got to find the holes. And I found the holes. I shall mute that because that's getting on my nerves. So I was talking in a group. So let's put them down. There we go. They're a bit difficult to get on these, but you know. Helps also if you try putting them on the right way around. Designed to be quite tough to get in there. What I'm doing here is making it even fucking bigger. That's what I'm doing. That is the whole purpose of this exercise. See how big you can make it. Well, I presume that these screws here, because there's no other screws anywhere in the pack. These screws are in a plastic bag. In a plastic bag. Belong. Just gingerly turn that upside down. So. Oh, hang on. Stupid ass owl visitors here. I'm presuming. Just ignore the dog. Yes, because they're the little screws. Keep them safe. We're working on this corner, aren't we? And then that goes then into the holes around that, and that makes more sense for that. Yes, that's right. There we go, that's much better. Much better! So I've got to do that with all of them now, which is not ideal. You probably, they're quite tight anyway, but you know, it does say to do this. So I left the little screws up there, so what I'll have to do is I'll get a little, like sandwich box or something to store all this stuff in. I was going to say shite, but it's not really, is it? What is shite is this screwdriver they've provided. Because the screwdriver they've provided is not magnetic. Oh, that's the instruction manual gone. Let's put that on there. Got one come out. And that's the other one. Might pause and look for the magnetic screwdriver. I do have a selection of screwdrivers because I'm in the railway. I will actually, just give us a minute. Really annoyingly, I can't find the screwdriver I'm looking for. I've got all the bits for it, but I can't find the actual screwdriver bit because I've separated everything out so it all fitted in my toolbox. I've just seen, God, I've thrown loads of sawdust out. So I've got this one instead. This one is magnetic though, so you know it should pick up the bits. It should. I'm not saying it will. Also might be the wrong driver type, but you know. It is. So, yes, unfortunately, unless I've got a smaller piece, as you can see, got all my little screwdriver bits here. That's the size that the screwdriver I was looking for. It's either that one or this one, I think. That one's fine. So there you go, that's nice and tight now. Just make sure they are. They have got a bit of lock nut on them, but it's not much. So we could put that up there out of the way for now. Have we got... We did have a little box, didn't we? There. No, that's for the GoPro. Muppet. Oh yeah, the little box fell to bits, didn't it? Okay. That must be the parachute, that's why it's so light as well. You don't want that box. It's the GoPro box, it's no use. Yeah. There we go. Screws. And plastic bits. There we go. It's not a well organised video, this, I know. Right, so let's get this one off. And done. So put that on there. Ah, just reaches. Don't think the magnetic screws, unfortunately. And that's not actually undoing it. It was just spinning in the hole. It's because they're so deep down into the holes. Yeah, they're not coming out easily. Right, okay. Put them on there. We'll follow the same procedure we've been doing, which is tip it. go, so that's another 2 small ones. We're going to replace with 2 big ones. Oh, that's that cable on it. I think these are a must on these, just to protect the rotors. We've got another antenna. Oh yeah, because it's 2 antennas in it for that. Yes, dickhead. It's early. I'm not a morning person. You caught me fucking way up before I normally am. Because I heard the knock on the door. My phone went off. Your item's been delivered. Great. Playtime. They're not going down in there. They're not going. I think it's aligned properly. Because they're not going down in that hole. Take that off and reseat it. That looks better. Yes, that's gone down much better. Yeah, the screws already seem to have that really annoying lock nut on them. Lock nut is like, I'd say it's a sort of lubricant, but it's not really a lubricant at all, because it sort of glues screws into place, whether temporarily or permanent. When you open electrical equipment, you'll tend to find it's that blue stuff on the end of the screws that make the screws so difficult to get out, because it stops them from spinning. So you will find it mainly in, that one come out, in like remote control cars and stuff like that. Stuff that's built that it's going to vibrate a bit when being used. That's the sort of stuff you'll find lock nut on. But anything really that can get knocked about, you'll find lock nut. I think some companies swear by it, you know, and they use it by the barrel load on things that don't need it, and you're like, seriously? I thought this would be a quick job, this. It's turning far from a quick job, that's still charging. That's in. That's in. Just tighten it 1 notch tighter. Like that. It's just to make sure that it is. I don't want to over tighten, but I don't also want them so loose they're gonna fall off. So that lead needs to be kept there, because I think that goes into there to charge the camera up, but unfortunately it's in Chinese. So it's not much use. Then that's the motor for the gimbal, and that's power for the GoPro. But by the looks of it, you can have several other different power bits on that, so you know, circuit board's in there with the LiPo. Obviously the LiPo's not in there at the moment. So that's that bit built of it. There you go. It's starting to look a bit big, I think is the phrase. Right, that can go in that toolbox, that down there. Right, instruction manual. Oh, there we go, let's have a look now. Right, we've done that. Holy cow! Yes, this is going to be fun to learn how to drive. I can see it right now. Yes, I can see this being very fun to learn how to fly. Right, so all that's really left is to attach this to there, because this is the GPS antenna at 5.8 gigahertz, which I believe goes on there. And I had it before. I did have it before, don't know where I put it, but I did have it. I want the other antenna. There it is. I knew I had it. Which is for the 2.4 gigahertz, which 2.4 gigahertz tends to be wireless. So remove the screen protector, don't want that. Got the clip on and off, and then lots of fucking buttons.